Hello, ladies and gentlemen, as tonight we bring you Truman Boys Varsity against Raytown. And Raytown has scored 2 points, but Truman now has the ball. Quincy passing it to Rooney, barely getting a hold on it, and is unable to contain it. Raytown will have possession of the ball. Truman coming into this game with an amazing defeat against their crosstown rivals, the Chrisman Bears. Game showed pure determination and ready to beat their rivals. Raytown is passing the ball around, looking for open men to pass it to. Thought they were gonna go for a three, but instead they're gonna pass it to a teammate and get that quick two. Up 4-0 on our Truman Patriots. Griffin Hernandez now with the ball, passing it to Rooney. Rooney passing it to Maddox. Maddox looking around for someone open. He passes it deep to Quincy. Quincy passing it. It's getting intercepted by the Blue Jays. Blue Jays will go and take another two, and they'll miss it. Quincy with the rebound. Quincy lost the ball. And the refs are calling it Blue Jays ball. No, correction. It is now Truman's ball. Max to get the ball and to throw it in. Max to Quincy. Quincy now has the ball. He's looking deep for someone as he's getting it into the Blue Jay territory. Quincy just looking around for an open man as he continues to walk. Quincy's scrambling, trying to get someone open. Passes it to Rooney. Rooney is looking for someone open himself. He's going to pass it to Max. Max is going to is thinking about going for it, but he's going to pass it back to Maddox. Maddox back to Max. Max going for a three. He barely misses, but Maddox with the rebound. And Maddox misses the two. Rebound went out of bounds. It will be Blue Jays ball. The Blue Jays now have the ball, still in their own territory, looking for people open as they drive it into the Patriots' territory. Blue Jays looking for a man open. Running with the ball, passes it. Another pass. Blue Jays with another pass. And another one. Looking for someone open, close. Finds no one's going to pass in. He's going to go for two. And the Blue Jays barely miss it. It'll be Truman's ball. Max to throw it in. Max to Quincy. Quincy is taking the ball, walking it down into Blue Jay territory. Blue Jay, Quincy to Max. Max to Maddox. Maddox back to Max. He loses it, but regains control. Max to Quincy. Quincy going for a three. He misses it, but it's Blue Jays ball. No, correction, that is actually Truman's ball. Max will take it in to throw to a teammate. Max passes it to Rooney. Rooney now has possession of the ball, looking for someone open. Sees Griffin, but decides not to pass for it, looking for someone a little bit more open. He's going to take it himself. He's going for two, and he sinks the basket. The Patriots are now on the board. Blue Jays now have ball, driving into Truman territory as they pass it around. Looking for someone open. Blue Jays trying to get into the paint as quickly as possible in this game, as they keep passing around and keeping Truman's defense kind of a little bit confused almost. Pass it to someone almost near the goal. Blue Jays going to pass it up, and Blue Jays going for a three, and they make the three. Max to Quincy. Quincy driving it into Blue Jays territory. Quincy to Rooney. Rooney looking for someone open. Back to Quincy. Quincy going for two, and he gets the two. Blue Jays now have possession of the ball as they're carrying it into Patriot territory. Bristol there to defend along with Quincy. Switch defenders. Rooney now defending the new ball man. And a pass to the Blue Jays. Shot, rebounded back to the Blue Jays. Got the shot off. Quincy with the ball. Quincy driving it into Blue Jays territory. Looking for someone open. Passes it to Maddox. Maddox to Rooney. Rooney fakes going for the three. Instead, he passes it to Max. Max looking for someone open. Back to Maddox. Maddox going for a three. And they make the three. Blue Jays will now have the ball in their own territory, driving it into Patriot territory. Maddox on ball, man. Now switch pass. Rooney's now guarding. Switch to defenders. Quincy now has the ball. They defended. Max able to get a hand to the air, so Rooney is able to steal the ball. Rooney to Max. Back to Rooney. Rooney is now driving into Blue Jays territory. He's going for a three. He misses it. Blue Jays rebounds. Oh! Foul on the Patriots as Maddox pushed the guy down. It will still be Blue Jays ball. Ball is now in bounds. Blue Jays have possession, driving it into Patriot territory. Max on the ball, man. And he trips. As it appears it might be... Not quite sure who that foul's on. Foul's on Max. Confusion between the Patriots and the Blue Jays. Not quite sure what happened there. Substitution. Blue Jays still have possession of the ball. Passing it. Quincy Potts now in the game for Max. Deep, close passes. And going for two as they fail. They fail the rebound. Running with the rebound. Losing possession. Blue Jays now have the ball. Maddox taking a deep hit. And not quite sure what happened there. Foul on the Patriots. Blue Jays to take the line for 2 free throws. The Blue Jays make one. And the Blue Jays make both of them. First with the ball, passing it to Quincy Scott. Back to Maddox, now to Rooney. Rooney back to Maddox. Correction, that is actually not Maddox that's out, that's actually Ryan. Ryan Swartz came in for Maddox Bristow. Rooney to Ryan. Ryan looking for someone open. Passes it to Quincy Scott. Quincy gonna drive it himself. Instead, he's gonna pass to Griffin. Griffin going for a three, and they sink the three! Blue Jays will not have possession of the ball, driving it into Truman territory. As they go up for two themselves, instead a steal by Griffin. Griffin going all by himself. He's stopped passing it to Rooney. Rooney going for another three, and they barely miss it. Blue Jays with the rebounds as they're driving into Patriot territory. Both Quincy's there to guard. Now Griffin. Then Potts. Blue Jays continue passing around. Two defenders on the ball, man. Griffin and Quincy Scott. Pass it. Rooney. Another pass. Now Potts on the defense. Rooney back on the defense. Switching up defenders yet again. And the Blue Jays go for three and they get it. Rooney to Quincy Scott. Scott to Ryan. Ryan back to Scott. Scott to Rooney. Rooney to Potts. Potts looking for someone open. Passes it to Scott. Scott back to Potts, and they make the two. Patriots are able to get the layup. Blue Jays with the ball into Patriot territory. Deep pass. Rooney gets a hand on it, and it goes out of bounds. Trying to get the steal, could not quite get his full hand on the ball. It'll go out of bounds. It will be Blue Jays ball. A few substitutions happen. Max and Maddox are now back in. Switching for Rooney and Griffin. Blue Jays in their own territory. Now to Truman territory. Going for three. And they make the three. Scott has the ball. Passes it to Bristow. Bristow back to Scott. Scott to Ryan. To Max. Max looking for someone open. He finds Scott. Scott going for a layup. He misses it. Blue Jays rebound. Going deep into Truman territory. Loses control. Ryan with the pickup. Has it to Maddox. Maddox now has the ball as he's going into Blue Jay territory. Patriots are down 5. Almost the end of the first. Maddox to Potts. Potts to Max. Max to Ryan. Now correction to Bristow. Bristow to Scott. Scott back to Bristow. Bristow looking for someone open as as the clock is ticking down for this first quarter. Bristol still has possession of the ball. He's just handling it right now. He's going for a layup himself. He's going to shoot for two. He misses it. And Blue Jays barely come up with the rebounds. And that's the quarter as they try a deep shot. And it's nowhere close. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the first quarter. Your Truman Patriots 12, Raytown Blue Jays 17. And we're back in the second quarter. It's 12-17 as the Blue Jays just score a two. It is 12-19. Patriots with the ball going for a three, and they miss it. Blue Jays will not have possession of the ball. Going into Truman's court, looking for a good drop. As they pass it around, and Rooney came up with the ball. Rooney's going into Blue Jays court. Pass it to Max. Max is looking for someone open, finds Bristow, and a travel called on the Patriots. It'll be Blue Jays ball. Score 12-19. Blue Jays on top by 7. Blue Jays on their own side of the court, looking for a good drive as they get deeper into Truman's court side. Blue Jays going for a two, and they make it 12-21. Rennie passing it to Griffin. Griffin going down into the Blue Jays side of the court. Patriots coach Briggs calls a timeout. A little bit less than 7 minutes left to go in this first half. 12-21. Blue Jays on top. First warning for both teams of this timeout. Blue Jays wrapping it up. And the Patriots have now wrapped it up as well. Truman will have ball on Blue Jays side of the court. Max to throw it in. Throws it into Scott. Scott looking for a good drive as he's just sort of running around with the ball right now, showing some ball control. Passes it to Max. Max going for a three, and he misses it. Blue Jays will get the rebound. Blue Jays now have the ball. Blue Jays now in Truman's side of the court. Looking for a good drive here as they wish to go more. And going for the layup, and they miss it. Rebound, Scott. Scott going deep into Blue Jays territory. Deep pass to Max. And another deep pass to Maddox. Short pass to Griffin. Griffin to Max. Max to Rooney. Rooney to Maddox as he's going for three. He misses it. Rebounds. Blue Jays. Blue Jays deep into Truman's court. Truman's side of the court, looking for a good drive, faking a three, and going for a layup, and they miss it. Rebounds Blue Jays, and they miss another layup. Foul on the Patriots. That'll be their fourth of tonight. That'll send Blue Jays up to the line for two. And Blue Jays miss one. Blue Jays subs come in. And Blue Jays, they miss both. Max with the rebounds. Max taking the ball into the Blue Jays court. Side. Passes it to Rooney. Back to Max. Max looking for someone open. Max passes it to Bristow. Bristow is looking for someone open himself. Finds Griffin. Then Griffin to Rooney. Rooney looking for someone close to the paint. As he's going to drive it himself. Stop. Pass it out to Scott. And Scott back to Rooney. Going for a layup. And they miss it. The rebound will be the Blue Jays. And looks like the Blue Jays and Truman players hit each other. That first initial contact, however, will be against the Patriots. Blue Jays ball on Blue Jays' own side of the court. Bristow there to defend. Blue Jays showing excellent ball control. Is not really letting a whole lot slide by them. Going for three, and the Blue Jays make it. Max to Bristow. Bristow going into Blue Jays' side of the court, looking for someone open. Instead, he's going to drive it up the paint himself, and he's going for the layup, and he gets it. 14-24. Patriots down by 10. Blue Jays now with the ball. Into Truman's side of the court. Looking for a good drive. Going for a three, and they miss the three. Max with the rebound. Max to Maddox. Maddox getting it before it goes out of bounds, throwing it back out of bounds, right to the Blue Jays, as Blue Jays are now on the side of the court. And hits Rooney. Rooney dives for the ball, trying to get it to stay in bounds, and it will not count. It'll be out of bounds against the Patriots. The Blue Jays will have ball on Truman's side of the court. 14-24 with a little bit less than 4.5 minutes left to go. Holds against the Patriots. Will be Blue Jays ball yet again. That will be 6 fouls for the Patriots tonight. And Raytown in the paint, trying to get the layup. Does not convert. Max with the rebound. Max passes it to Scott. Scott into Blue Jays territory. Passes it to Maddox. Maddox, close pass to Potts. Able to complete it. And appears to be a foul against the Blue Jays. That is only their second of tonight. Really making sure that the Blue Jays don't commit those fouls and allow Truman easy points. Potts with the ball. Passes it to Rooney. Rooney to Scott. Scott in the paint, going for the layup, and they get it. 16-24. Patriots down by 8. Blue Jays with the ball, driving it up the paint themselves. Instead, they're going to take it back pedal, and they're going to keep passing it around, looking for a good drive. As again, they want to go up the paint, but Truman's defense is just stopping them so that way they can't. And they allow some access, but it appears there's a foul. Might be traveling against the Blue Jays. It will be Patriots ball. Not quite sure what happened there, but Patriots now have the ball. Foul against the Blue Jays. Gave Patriots the ball. Quincy Scott now has possession of the ball. Faking a three, passing it to Potts. Potts to Maddox. Maddox passing it to Rooney. Rooney in tight coverage. Rooney deep pass to Scott. And Scott not able to make the layup. Raytown will come up with the layup and go down. Patriots almost had a layup, but it appears another foul might be called against them. Rooney's frustrated as his head was pulled back during that layup. It'll be a foul against the Patriots that will send the Blue Jays up to the line to shoot 2. 3 minutes left to go in the half. And the Blue Jays miss 1. And Blue Jays to shoot again. And they make 1. 1 for 1. Scott has possession of the ball. And stolen by the Blue Jays, and they're going for the dunk, and they get it. 16-27. Patriots down by 11. Scott has the ball, passes it to Maddox. Maddox to Max, going for 3, and they miss it. But Potts is there to get the rebound, but it'll be a foul. Not quite sure who it's against. It will be against the Blue Jays. Patriots will have the ball in Blue Jays side of the court. Max to throw it in. Finds Rooney. Rooney in very tight coverage. Passes it to Scott. Scott looking for someone open himself as he's going to take it around. To Max. Max going for a 3, and he makes the 3! 19-27. Truman Patriots down by a few. Blue Jays will now have possession of the ball as they get into Truman's side of the court. Shooting for 2, and they miss it. Rebound, Max. Max now has possession of the ball. Driving it into the Blue Jays side of the court, passing it to Rooney. Rooney to Bristow. Bristow tries to pass to Max, instead gets blocked. And the Blue Jays will dunk yet again. 19-29. Patriots down by 10. Scott now has possession of the ball. Minute 40 left to go in the first half. Scott looking for someone open, passes it to Rooney. Rooney faking a 3, said he's going to drive it up the paint, and they miss it. Foul on the play. Foul will be against the Blue Jays. That will be their 5th. That will send Rooney to the line. Rooney misses 1. Subs come in for Raytown. And Rooney to shoot again. And Rooney misses both. Raytown with the rebounds. Raytown into Patriots side of the court, looking for a decent drive, get more points. Trying to drive inside the paint, passes it back, driving up the paint now, and they don't get it. However, there is a foul on the Blue Jays. That will be their 6th of tonight. Both teams making pretty costly fouls. Scott now with possession of the ball going into Blue Jay side of the court. Passes it deep to Max. Max going for a 3, and he banks the 3! 21-29. 22-29. Bristol playing defense, trying to hold this half and end it. Raytown driving into the paint, does not convert, and foul against the Patriots. That will send Raytown up to the line with 37 seconds left to go in this half. Truman really allowing those costly fouls. And Raytown makes their first. And Raytown makes both of them. Bristow now has possession of the ball as he's driving it into Blue Jays side of the court. little less than 30 seconds left to go. Bristow to Rooney. Rooney back to Bristow. Bristow to Scott. Scott holding on to it. Briggs possibly telling them to shoot. Not quite able to hear, as they're just going to hold this ball until the half ends. And Scott just holding it. Still holding it. And Max passes to Max. Max for a three. And he doesn't get the three. 22-31. And that's the first half, ladies and gentlemen. We will be back. we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Truman Patriots will have the ball. 22-31 as the Patriots are getting deep into Raytown side of the court. And Scott passes it to Griffin. Griffin looking for an open man himself. He's going to pass it to Maddox. Maddox is just going to hold ball control for a little while. He's going to pass it to Rooney. Rooney driving up the paint. And a foul will stop the run. Trying to pull away with a good solid drive. Almost did. But foul on the Blue Jays. It'll be Patriots ball and Blue Jays side of the court. Max to throw it in. He throws Scott. Scott back to Max. And Max hands it off to Bristow. Bristow driving up to the paint himself, going for the layup. Misses it. Foul, however. It will be Blue Jays ball. Foul was on Bristow. You can see the disgusting face in Bristow's expressions after he missed that layup and got the foul called on him. And Blue Jays now with the ball on their own side of the court, driving it closer to the Patriots side. Griffin there playing some defense. And they're passing it around right now, looking for a good solid drive to put together. Trying to get inside the paint. Patriots won't let them. Keep passing outside. Blue Jays getting closer and going for two. And they miss it. Rooney with the layup, but Raytown steals and is able to get 2 points up on the board. 22-33. Patriots down by 11. Scott with the ball. Into Raytown side. He's trying to go up to the paint. Misses the layup. Blue Jays recover. Quincy steals. Barely able to hold on. And he's going to pass it to Griffin. Griffin going deep. And another steal, except for this time it's the Blue Jays. Blue Jays just holding the ball as Rooney tries to play defense as they're driving it up to the paint, passing it back out outside the paint. Going for two. They miss it. Truman gets the return. Gets the rebound. And Griffin to Max. Max misses the layup. Rebounded by Max 2 different times and misses all 3 attempts. Blue Jays will have the ball. Looking for a decent drive. The Blue Jays trying to score more points up on the board. Get themselves up by 13. Driving into the paint, going for 2, and they miss it. However, there is a foul on the play. It appears to be against the Patriots. That will send Raytown up to the line to shoot for 2. Already a costly foul there by the Patriots. And number 1 for the Blue Jays set to shoot, and he misses 1. That is Khalik Pulliam at the line. Khalik shooting again. And Khalik makes 1, and he misses 1. Patriots now have ball. Scott going into Blue Jays territory. Side of the court, correction. Max now has ball. Passes it to Maddox. Maddox to Griffin. Griffin putting together himself a nice drive in the paint. However, a foul will derail that as the Patriots will have possession of the ball. 22-34. Patriots down by 12. Max to throw it in. Tipped by the Blue Jays and recovered by the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays are going deep and semi-dunk, more of a layup. As it's now 32-36 and a timeout is called. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. The Patriots will have ball at their own side of the court as Scott is driving it into Blue Jays' side. Quincy just sort of running around, trying to create some space, passing it to Rooney. Rooney almost drops it. Max going for a three, and he barely misses it. Rebounds, no one. As it's tipped, Max now has possession of the ball again. He passes it to Griffin. Griffin back to Max. Max back to Griffin. Griffin tries to pass it to Max. Instead, the Blue Jays will steal it. Blue Jays are driving deep into Patriots' side. Blue Jays just passing it around right now. Looking for a good drive while wasting some clock, it appears. And Blue Jays driving up the paint, going for two, and they make it. 22-38. Truman down by 16. Scott now has possession of the ball, driving it into Blue Jays territory. And Rooney passes it to Griffin. Griffin makes the two. 24-38. Down by 14, the Patriots are. Blue Jays now have possession of the ball at their own side of the court as they're walking down to Truman's side, trying to waste some time and put together themselves a good drive to score more points. As they're going for two, and they make it. 24-40. Truman down by 16. Yet again, Griffin now has possession of the ball, going for a three. He sinks the three. 27-40. And another timeout is called. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. The Blue Jays will have possession of the ball, 27-40, with a little less than 4 minutes to go. The Blue Jays on their own side of the court as they're taking a nice little stroll into Truman's side. And a spin move by the Blue Jays, catching Truman off guard as they pass it around, wasting more time. Passing it deep inside the paint, going for a layup, and they make it. 27-42. Scott now has the ball, passing it to Rooney. Rooney passing in the paint. Instead, he's going to hit a Raytown player with the ball and make contact with him. So that will be foul. Actually, the foul will be against the Blue Jays, oddly enough. So Max to throw it in, looking for someone open. And finds Maddox deep. Maddox back to Max. Max looking for a decent drive himself. Passing it to Rooney. Rooney going up for two. They sink it. And there's a foul on the play. It is now 29-42, possibly. Not quite sure if they counted that. And they will. That foul on the Blue Jays will send Rooney to the line for two. Correction, for one. Not quite sure how many this time, actually. And Rooney sinks one. Actually, it says he did not make it, so it is 29-42. Raytown on Truman's side of the court, passing the ball around, wasting more clock, trying to put together another nice drive, going close to the paint, going for two, misses it. Blue Jays come with the rebounds, and jump ball. It will be Blue Jays ball. And right now, Coach Briggs, he is not happy with the way the Patriots are playing. Max comes out. And not quite sure. Potts comes in for Max. And the Blue Jays score two, 29-44. Quincy now with Scott with the ball into Blue Jays territory, side of the court. Passes it to Maddox. Maddox to Potts. Potts back to Maddox and tipped out of bounds. It will be Patriots ball on the Blue Jays side of the court. Blue Jay. Truman's coach having some quick words as subs come in. Max will come in for Bristow, and Coach Briggs still kind of yelling at his team to try to do better as they want to come up with more points on this drive. Griffin to throw it into Scott. And Scott just kind of throws it out of bounds. Not quite sure who he saw there, but that will be Blue Jays ball on their own side of the court. Some mixed confusion going on. Potts to defend this upcoming throw-in. Blue Jays playing their man and jogging to Truman's side of the court as just holding the ball, passing it around to each other. Blue Jays showing some nice ball control as they're just throwing it around, passing it to each other. Blue Jays almost lost the pass and almost went out of bounds, but barely recovered. Blue Jays pass inside the paint and going for the layup, and they get it. 29-46. Blue Jays on top. And Griffin with the ball, strolling into Blue Jays side of the court, passes it to Max. Max hands it off to Maddox. Maddox hands it to Griffin. Griffin back to Maddox. Maddox looking for someone open. Finds Rennie tight. Rennie to the paint. Passes it to Potts. Potts makes it 31-36. And it appears yet another timeout has been called. And we will be back. We're back. Blue Jays with possession of the ball in their own side of the court as they're passing it into Truman's side. At first they were running, then they're passing. Blue Jays kind of just wasting time as they pass it close to the paint, pass it back out. Blue Jays going for three. They do not get it, and jump ball perhaps? And anyways, it will be Patriots ball on their own side of the court. Max to take the throw in. Max throws it into Griffin. Griffin walking and passing into Blue Jays territory. Minute left to go in this third quarter. 31-46, Blue Jays on top. Griffin to Maddox. Maddox back to Griffin. Griffin to Potts. Potts back to Griffin. Griffin to Black. Black tight shot to Rooney as almost, and in fact that is a steal. We're actually not quite sure who came up with it, as they might be calling it Patriots ball. Indeed they will. They'll be calling it Patriots ball. Max to take the throw in. Max finds Griffin. Griffin passes it to Rooney. Rooney back to Griffin. Calling to his teammates to get closer into the paint as he passes it to Maddox. Maddox to Black. Black looking for someone open. Passes it to Griffin. Griffin to Maddox. Maddox to Rooney. Rooney to Potts. Foul, however, on that drive, so there'll be no points. And it will be foul against the Blue Jays. Max to take the throw in for the Patriots. Max finds Rooney. Rooney now with possession of the ball. Rooney trying to drive it in himself. Instead, he passes it to Potts. Potts going for two. He misses it. Rooney with the rebound. And finally gets the two. 33-46. Patriots down by 13 with only seconds left to go in this third. As the Blue Jays now have possession of the ball as they're holding it in Truman's side of the court. And Griffin is able to knock it out, but unfortunately he knocks it out of bounds. And Not quite sure if that is not the third quite yet. And tipped pass going up. Griffin gets it to Black and does not contain it. He's going for Blue Jays with the steal, going for the over half court shot. They miss it, and they miss it wide. It will be Patriots ball with 0.3 seconds left to go in this third quarter. 33-46. Max with the throw in. Max just chucks it downfield, and he chucks it right to a Raytown defender. And that's the third. We will be back. And we're back now into the fourth quarter. Raytown with possession of the ball. 33-46, Raytown on top as they're now in Truman's side of the court. Passing it around, going for a three. They miss it. Rebounds. Raytown as they try to multiple rebounds by Raytown. And eventually a foul is called. Not sure if that's quite a foul. Yes, it is indeed a foul on the Patriots. That will send Raytown up to the line. In fact, that's number 5, Terrence Jones, now on the line to shoot for the Blue Jays. And Terrence makes one. And he makes the other one. 2 points. 33-48. Blue Jays on top. Quincy now has possession of the ball. Scott hands it off to Rooney into short Blue Jay territory, faking a three and a pass. Instead, trying to catch the defender off guard. He does a little bit, tries to get the layup, instead fails. Rebounds by the Blue Jays. And it will be a foul on the Blue Jays? Not quite sure. Yes, indeed. So Max to throw it in for the Patriots. Max looking for someone open as he finds Rooney off to the side and hits Rooney's chest, and it is Blue Jays ball at their own territory, or side of the court, with a little over 7 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter. Blue Jays just kind of playing monkey in the middle with the Patriots. Not quite sure what happened there, but the best I could describe it as monkey in the middle. Interesting. Very interesting. Blue Jays just sort of messing around right now. Deep throws and just holding the ball as they're trying to waste time. Driving up to the paint, shooting for two. Miss it. Rebounds. Blue Jays. Blue Jays passing it around. As they're just kind of running around with the ball now and not really shooting much. As they go for two, they miss it. Rebounds, Blue Jays, and they go for another two and they get it. 33-50. Blue Jays on top. Patriots now have possession of the ball. Scott to Rooney. Rooney tries to go for it. Instead, rebound will go to the Blue Jays. Still 33-50 as Blue Jays now taking their time in Patriot territory, or center of the court. deep into Patriot side as they just keep passing it around, and around they go. They're passing it, holding it, wasting as much time as they can. A little less than 6 minutes left to go. 33-50. Patriots still down. Nothing's really changed as the Blue Jays are still trying to waste time. Blue Jays going for three, and they miss it. Rebound, Blue Jays. They're going to try to get more points, and they get it. 33-52. The Blue Jays on top. Maddox throws to Potts. Potts looking for someone open. Instead, he's going to take it himself. And a push against, not quite sure who that's against. It'll be against the Blue Jays. It will send, not quite sure who that sent to the line. It won't send anyone to the line. Instead, Max to throw it in. Max finds Scott. Scott looking for someone open himself as he's trying to. Max going for a three, and he sinks the three. Max with quite a few threes tonight. It seems the officials wanted to call a timeout, but instead was not a timeout. So it will be Blue Jays ball at their own territory. 35-52. Blue Jays on top. A three by the Blue Jays will give them a 20-point lead. Blue Jays find their man as they're running into Patriot side of the court. Just sort of holding it and walking around as they drove up to the paint, and a steal by Max, but another steal. Bad pass, and it's Blue Jays ball, and Maddox not able to come up with it. And it will be Truman's ball. And it seems there is another timeout, and we will take a quick break ourselves. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Patriots with the ball. Scott walking into Blue Jays side of the court, passing it to Max. Max with possession of the ball, passing it to Griffin, and a travel on the Patriots. That will give Blue Jays the ball. $36-52, Blue Jays on top. Substitution for the Blue Jays as number 5, Terrence Jones, to throw it in for the Blue Jays. Finds his man deep, and a failed dunk attempt by the Blue Jays. The only person down there was Rooney, and he caused a foul, which caused the dunk not to go in, and that will send the Blue Jays up to the line. And Blue Jays make one, 36-53. Truman is without their star Najee Williams tonight, so that probably makes things a lot more difficult on Truman, as Najee was able to create space and points. Rebound, and Blue Jays do not get that other point, so it'll be rebound. Griffin with the ball, passing it to Scott. Scott looking for someone open himself, finds Griffin. Griffin rolling out to the right, finds Max, Max going for a three. Max going for a three. And he banks another three. Max with them threes tonight. It is 39-53. Patriots still down. And appears to be another foul on the play, which will stop the clock. And that foul is on the Patriots. So the Blue Jays to throw it in. Briggs yelling at his players to try to do better and try to maybe get this game closer than what it is. Blue Jays just strolling into Truman's side of the court, and they try to go for a dunk but does not get it. Rebound Patriots. Maddox to Scott, Scott to Max. Max going inside himself, looking for two, does not get it. Rebound Blue Jays as the Blue Jays are running into Truman's side of the court, and ball is loose, recovered by the Blue Jays. Recovered by the Patriots. Max going for another three, and he misses it. Rebounds Patriots. Maddox going for a three himself, and he banks a three. 42-53. Blue Jays still on top with roughly 3 minutes left to go. And another timeout has been called. And we will be back ourselves. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. An 11-point game, 42-53. Blue Jays on top, and Blue Jays set to throw in. And they do. And a bad pass, but Quincy kicks it out of bounds. It will be Blue Jays ball deep into Patriots' side of the court. Blue Jays pesking around as they go deep, and they make a two. They make the layup. 42-55. And Bristow going for three. He does not make it. Rebounds, Patriots. Griffin going for the layup. He gets it. 44-55. Back to an 11-point game. Blue Jays now have possession of the ball going into Truman's side of the court. Blue Jays trying to amp up this game and put it away as they miss the layup. Rebounds. Blue Jays, but barely, as Truman's trying to steal. Another failed layup. Truman recovers. Griffin now with the ball, going deep into Blue Jays' side of the court. Passes it to Bristow. Bristow to Rooney. Rooney back to Bristow. Bristow going for a layup. He makes it. 46-55. Blue Jays now with possession of the ball. Stuck at their own territory. And it appears possibly another timeout has been called. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Raytown will have possession of the ball to throw it in, as Truman's guarding tightly. Raytown still not able to find their man, barely gets it off. And Raytown, some miscommunication, and ball's out. It'll be a foul. Looks to be against the Patriots. Coach Briggs is very upset right now, and he has every right to should be. As I will send Raytown's Noble Crompton to the line. 46-55. And Raytown makes one. 10-point game. Raytown makes both of them. 11-point game, 46-47. Rooney passes it to Bristol. Bristol coming down, and Bristol is possession of the ball. Raytown will now have it as they're going into deep Truman Court. Going for a layup, they make it. 46-59. Little less than 2 minutes left to go. Scott with the ball in tight coverage, and he loses possession. And Coach Briggs has actually been given a warning by the refs. That's something you don't see every day. And actually, it'll be a foul on the Blue Jays. Patriots will have ball. Max to Scott, Scott to Max. And another foul. Seems to be on the Blue Jays. That will send Max to the line. And Max makes one. Max to shoot again. And Max makes again. Blue Jays will now have ball. Blue Jays to throw it in, looking for someone open, can't quite find it. And a pack of Patriots swarms. And the refs issuing the Patriots side another warning and telling them to relax, as the Patriots are clearly getting frustrated by some of the calls here in this game that it is deemed worthy enough. As Maddox to throw in. Maddox finds Scott. Scott to Rooney. Rooney going for two, and he gets it. That is 50-59. Blue Jays now have possession of the ball. A deep throw into Truman's side of the court, and a layup by the Blue Jays. 50-61. Max now has possession of the ball. He's searching for someone. He finds Maddox. Maddox going in for a layup. Instead, he's gonna pass it right to the Blue Jays. And the Blue Jays are looking for a dunk, and they slightly get it. But they do get the layup. 50-63 with a minute left to go. And Max going for a three. He does not make the three, and a jump ball. That'll be Blue Jays ball. Blue Jays throwing it deep into Patriot territory, and they're going for a dunk, and they get it. 50-65. Rooney with the ball, passing, and should be out of bounds, but instead successfully stolen by the Blue Jays. Pass deep, and another two. 50-67. Griffin now has possession of the ball, going into Blue Jays' side of the court, going for two, misses it, rebounds. Blue Jays. Blue Jays might just want to hold this ball to end the game, and that might exactly be their plan, As it is indeed their plan. They're just going to hold the ball and run around to waste the clock. With 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's game, ladies and gentlemen. Patriots 50, Blue Jays 67. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the game. Thank you and